You shake a stick at. Bullseye! Ladies and gentlemen, I have been here, and thank you for also being here. And now it's time for the lecture. What I'd like to do to bring on, I didn't tell you I was doing this, I don't even know if I should, but I'm going to do it anyway. Film quotes. I like movies, we said. To make sure we're all properly, actually Frith's coming on stage. Could you all, in your best angriest Scottish voice, do a quote from the 300 for me? And after, I'm going to say, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. I want you all really loud in Scottish to shout out, "This is Sparta." And I'm going to bring Ashley Frith on for me. If you don't know the bit, "This is Sparta!" So if you could all do that, like you just kicked an Ethiopian down a well. Having the nerve to come and deliver you a message. What a prick. So after 3, all of you, you'll feel silly if you don't join in. Do the voice. Some of you may be angry and Scottish, I don't know. Some of you just use the voice so you keep up your sleeve for parties to, After 3, this is Sparta. Ready? 1, 2, 3. This is Sparta! Ladies and gentlemen, that's awesome. Will you please whoop and cheer and welcome? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause for the brilliant Richard Sandy, everybody! Richard is the reason I do stand-up comedy. He got me my first gig, so it's absolutely brilliant to have him here. They asked me to do, before we start, they asked me to do the basic safety announcement, so obviously it's pretty straightforward. Never run with scissors. Don't go back to a lit firework. And if you have any drink or drugs, please don't operate any heavy machinery. So, yeah, got that covered. That's brilliant. This is it's brilliant. Thank you all for coming. It's humbling to have so many people come to watch. Not so humbling that I haven't got a 5-foot poster of myself who then turns to a wall, but humbling nonetheless. And no, it's brilliant. Basically, it's a show about me, which is nice, and it's about how in the last 12 months or so that I realised that for my entire life, my subconscious mind has been trying to undermine me, put me in ridiculous situations, stupid things, making me say and do stupid things. And it's about how I basically realised that was happening, and I've tried to counteract it by trying to be a little bit more grown up. So basically, it's going to be about an hour of that. So I'll tell you, for an example, a couple of months ago, I was booked to do a private gig. Now, I would normally turn down private functions because they're always dreadful, right? Any actor you can speak to will tell you private functions are terrible gigs. I would normally turn it down. My subconscious mind went, yeah, go on, we'll do it. So, we went along, and this gig was bad. You should know it was bad. There's 3 points that point out how bad it was. 1, it was 90% men. Now, as we all know, men are idiots. No way. Number 2, the show didn't start until 10:30 at night. Now, if you give idiots until 10:30 at night to drink, they become double idiots. Thirdly, and probably most importantly of all, it was in Ilford, in Essex, which, as you all know clearly, is hell on earth. In fact, the third point there is so bad, that all I really need to do is say that third point, because the other 2 pointless, once you know it's in Ilford. So 20 minutes into the gig, it was going as badly as I'd expected. Basically, what I'd managed to do was 20 minutes of feed lines to jokes, and then just heckle put-downs for the things that the double idiots were shouting at me. It was ridiculous, and I thought it couldn't get any worse. But I was wrong. Because 25 minutes into the gig, I was attacked on stage. Physically assaulted, thanks for laughing, that's fine. Physically assaulted by a man who sprung from the front row, about there, don't get any ideas, be sure you get that, and he hit me in the face, grabbed me around the throat and tried to wrestle me to the floor. Genuine story. Oh, I should point out, he was dressed as the Cookie Monster. I know it seems weird I didn't mention that at the start of the story, but that should go as an illustration as to how bad the gig was. It genuinely hadn't even occurred to me was weird, that there was a bloke dressed as a Cookie Monster. And as I say, he leapt out of the audience, and I had a decision to make, because he came from about that far away, and I had to decide, do I hit him? Because to be honest, I fancied my chances. He was off his face drunk, and I was sober. But I thought, I can't. Because I don't want to be known as the comedian on the circuit, as the guy who knocked out the Cookie Monster. It's difficult to shake that sort of nonsense off. So what I did was I had to sort of let him attack me. And like I say, he hit me in the face, grabbed me around the throat, jumped up on me, wrapped his legs around me and tried to wrestle me to the floor. And after a few seconds, I thought, right, there's only one way I'm going to stop him here. And I just turned and went down on him. As I thought the words went down on him, I thought, you've got to think of something else, but I couldn't process it quickly enough. I thought I'd get away with it. I thought we were all adults. Clearly not. So, I thought, the only way I was going to stop him was by turning and falling down on him. So I fell down on top of him, and I was still angry, and I still couldn't hit him for the same reasons before. So what I did was, I grabbed hold of his feet, and I just folded them up over his head until they touched down on the floor behind him. And at that point, I realised that to the rest of the audience, it looked like we were acting out a sort of Kama Sutra for Muppets. And eventually we got separated and he got pulled away and I dusted myself off and I left the gig. I was furious, absolutely livid. And I trapped it over in another one of the acts. I went, oh God, I can't believe that happened. I'm absolutely furious. He thought it was fucking hilarious. Genuinely. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened. I said, it's not funny. And I was more annoyed really by the fact that I knew I'd find it funny in the coming days. Like, but no one would believe that I was attacked by a 6-foot Cookie Monster. So I said to my mate, I went, oh, it's ridiculous, no one will believe me. He went, yeah, they will. I said, they won't. He said, they will. I said, they won't. Nobody's going to believe I was attacked by a Cookie Monster. He said, they will. I said, what makes you so sure? And he said, because the Cookie Monster, he took this picture. There's genuinely a picture of me on the floor wrestling with the Cookie Monster. There is a hard copy of this available. If you want to see it in the break, get a closer look. It's genuine. All I've done is, it's a real picture. I've blurred out the faces so that I can show it. That's all it is. I was sort of relieved he got the picture, I'll be honest. But I said to him, what the fucking hell were you doing? Taking a picture while I was being attacked. Your friend was being attacked and you were taking a picture. What are you going to do with it? He went, I don't know, tweet it. Tweet it! It's ridiculous. I think that is the problem with society today. Because every time, like you go past a car crash, you'll see people filming it and taking pictures of it. Like people living their life through their phones and through their screens, basically. Me and my girlfriend, we went on a hot air balloon ride earlier in the year, or beginning of the end of last year. And we were up for 2 hours over the beautiful scenery, right? Hills and dales and moors as far as I could see, wildlife, it was incredible. You know, farmyard animals, up with the birds. There was a bloke on that flight for an hour and a half who didn't look out over the edge once. He just filmed it all on his iPad. An hour and a half of on his iPad. And that affected me so much that now, in my house, me and my girlfriend, we've just got picture frames up on the wall. And in those picture frames, we've got postcards. And in those postcards, it just says things like, remember hot air ballooning in the Cotswolds. And sometimes we'll just look at it and we'll go, yeah, we do. We remember it because we paid attention. But people, I look at the local hospital here, Southend Hospital. I don't know if you know this. So most people live from Southend. Southend Hospital has recently banned people from filming the birth of their children on their iPhones. Do you know that? That's not a thing you should have to ban, is it? If you're filming the birth of your child through your iPhone, you're missing the birth of your child. I genuinely don't know when it would be appropriate to show that footage either. Like, can you honestly imagine having the in-laws around and going, oh, should we put it on? Yeah? Oh look, there's Debbie's vagina. I think she's about 4 centimetres dilated there. Never appropriate. Never going to be appropriate. Another thing as well is selfies. You know, the Oxford English Dictionary, they announced the other day that the word selfie was the biggest growing word in the English language in 2013. It proved in the last 12 months. A selfie, if you don't know, is just someone taking a picture of themselves on their phone and sending it to other people. It's ridiculous. And there's a new craze of naked selfies. But why are you doing that? You're never going to take a good picture of yourself naked on your iPhone. Who, honestly, wants to see something like this? Nobody. That's who. Nobody. Do they? They don't. They don't. It's not attractive. Is that attractive? No. Hard copies of those two photos. There will be a slight charge. The other thing, it's all right. I know you can't forget that image. I should have warned you. I didn't. Sorry. The other thing is Instagram. Instagram is basically where people, they take pictures of their dinner and they post it on social media. And show of hands in the room here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, you'll beat the ladies. How many people in here tonight have ever taken a picture of their dinner? It's the ladies. So what is that lady there? What's your name? What's your name, sorry? Claire. Claire, what was the dinner you took a picture of? It's all the time. Claire. Nobody cares, Claire. Nobody cares. No, but there's never been a situation on a Sunday night where someone's been sitting there on their laptop tapping away and they've gone, "Fucking hell! Dan, get in here!" Dan's coming in. What is it? What is it? It's Claire. She's cooked fucking dinner. And Dan's gone, "Jesus Christ!" Well, I'm glad she took a picture because I would never have fucking believed her otherwise. There's no need. There is no need to ever take a picture of your dinner. And that's your friends applauding that, mate. Stop posting pictures of your dinner, they're saying. The only reason I ever want to see a picture of your dinner that you've cooked is if it looks like this. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the crabtopus. It is a turkey, it has got crab's legs, it's got octopus coming out the front of it, oh, and 3 rations of bacon on it. The only reason you should take a picture of dinner, Claire, is if it looks like that. It should look like it's come out of a Ridley Scott film. That is the only reason. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know your cooking doesn't look like that, you're right, but it's ridiculous. And also, like, social media, Instagram, all that kind of stuff, it's ludicrous. Like, the thing that's really bothering me is that social media, and Facebook in particular, is ruining my favourite TV programme, which is Who Do You Think You Are? Have you got any big fans of Who Do You Think You Are in the room tonight? Not really. Yeah. If you don't know the programme, Who Do You Think You Are is basically a programme where celebrities they check their ancestry, their family tree, and they look back and they find out some interesting things about them, they talk about it. It's a brilliant show. But that show is going to be dead for future generations. My great-grandchildren, if they ever become famous, they're not going to be able to go on that show. Because they'll go on it and they'll go, "Yeah, well, we look back through your ancestry, but you know what, we found out everything we needed to know in 5 minutes." Because he was constantly on social media. We can see that in 2007, your great-granddad went to Magaluf, or Shagaloof, as he called it, with his friends Dave, Spud, Four Fingers Tony, where he met some very accommodating ladies, and he took some lovely photos. But we can see it wasn't all roses for your granddad, because shortly after he came home, your granddad spent quite a lot of time in the urinary tract infections clinic, having something rather nasty burnt off his scrotum. I think you can know too much about your granddad, can't you? I think. Like, I know, for example, that my granddad, he was stationed in Singapore between 1938 and 1940. And I know the kind of things that go on in 1938 to 1940 in Singapore. And I don't want to know what my granddad got up to. What I do know is, my nan and granddad always had a very large collection of ping pong balls. But no ping pong